after I threw the interception, I think they had scored, and I let them know, man, like, I got your back. Like, I know I made a mistake, but that one play doesn't define me, and I'm gonna go prove myself again.
Oh man, we were sitting here last week.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I just needed another game, Michael. Another game. I was reluctant to put my man in the old top 10. Just needed to see him outduel Joe Burrow. That's all. I just needed to see him. That's all. I just needed one more game. I thought 8 games was too few. Nine's enough. 9's enough for top 10. That's what I needed. I just needed one more. Just needed a little bit more of a sample size. All jokes aside.
That dude Coleridge, man. That dude Coleridge is dope. Coleridge.
He cold-witted.
Hey, Coleridge is cold-witted.
Forget his. We talked about this last week. Forget his classmates. Forget top 10. The buzz today is MVP. So if you were voting today, right here, right now, would you vote for CJ Stroud?
No. I can't say he's MVP. I can't say he's MVP of the league. And he's so impressive. He's got Rookie of the Year. He's got that locked up.
That ship has sailed, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, and I haven't really studied it with the NFL.
Right.
But in the NBA, he'd be in the conversation. The NFL, is there a team? I feel like you got to make the play. You got to be. Has the MVP not made the playoffs in the NFL?
Not that
lately?
I can recall.
I'm sure it's happened at some point.
Even when Barry Sanders won it, I feel like they snuck in.
Yeah.
A rookie hasn't won it since Jim Brown. I'll tell you that. I think you know that.
Yeah. And the NFL usually get it right, except for, sorry, Gary Carter, except for when they made the kicker. They gave an MVP to a kicker. What the hell is wrong with people? Who was voting there? Take all them votes. Take all them votes away. I'm sorry. All right, we're not doing MVP this year, but for the most part.
You said they get it right. If by getting right you mean they only select the quarterback. If you're okay with that, then it's a quarterback award.
No, I mean most of the time, but I think a defensive player can win it. We know running backs have won it. So I would think
rare
right now
nowadays. Yeah.
I wouldn't give him. He's in the conversation. I wouldn't say definitely.
Yeah.
In a year,
it's like Tug Speedman. It's like Tug Speedman in Tropic Thunder, just to be nominated. Were you nominated? No, but if I were nominated, it would have been nice. Just to be in a conversation halfway through your rookie season speaks to how brilliant this kid has been.
Maybe this is one of those years for the wide receiver. One of those wide receivers. Tyreek, AJ. One of them kind of sneaks into the MVP conversation. But the fact that you're saying this just really tells you what a draft day, what an incredible franchise-changing draft the Texans did by just kind of making this power move for picks number 2 and 3. So they get Stroud and we're not even talking about Anderson. And Anderson has been pretty good, but they get Stroud and Anderson, and they bring in D'Amico Ryans in one offseason. It's an offseason that the Texans will never forget. And when they do win, because they will win a championship one day. When they do it, they can go back to the offseason of 2023, the spring of 2023 that just turned evering around. I'm happy for him.
So,
I wouldn't give him the MVP, but pretty impressive.
Well, why not? I mean, now the shoe's on the other table, which has turned. Last week, I was, kind of like tapping, not pumping, not slamming, but tapping on the top 10. I was like, top 10 feels soon. And, everybody think I'm crazy for not putting him in the top 10. What is your holdup for MVP? Is it because he's a rookie?
I think it might be No, not the rookie. I think it might be the record,
okay.
But we can change. Like right now, I say 5-4. What if they finish 8-9? So I'm just thinking.
What if they make the playoffs? Like if they make the playoffs, Michael. Given where this team came from.
Yeah,
you're not supposed. It's not supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here are the favorites. This is DraftKings. It's Mahomes, Lamar, Lamar tied with Jalen Hurts at second best odds. Tua.
No receivers?
Joe Burrow, not yet. Christian McCaffrey. Then Brock Purdy and Josh Allen. Then C.J. Stroud. So, but what I'm saying to you is, so that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay.
They about to be 5-5 tonight. When
if you give it to Patrick Mahomes, it's a reputation. It's not based on his season. He's the best player in the league. You know, it's one of those. It's not based on his brilliance this year. Lamar has been he's been a very good quarterback. He's been the best player on what we thought was the best team until yesterday, when the Browns were like, hey, beware of dog, right? And the Browns, they're good.
Yes.
Jalen Hurts has had moments this year, but I think that's in the same category with Mahomes. It'd be kind of like right. Okay, there you go. Tua has been really brilliant, and then at other times, okay, right?
No.
Stroud just went head-to-head with Burrow and lived to tell about it. And then you're talking about McCaffrey, my man Brock Purdy. I don't think anybody's voting for Brock Purdy. Josh Allen's been inconsistent. I think the stars could be aligning for the league's next superstar.
But you haven't mentioned a wide receiver yet. You haven't mentioned A.J. Brown. You haven't mentioned
a wide receiver has never won it. But just because you are mentioning a wide receiver actually strengthens the case for C.J. Stroud, because my point is it's so wide open. The stars may be aligning for the league's next superstar to make history by being the first rookie since Jim Brown to win Rookie of the Year, because there's nobody that's just like running away with this thing. Meanwhile, once you start talking about somebody as MVP, it's hard to untalk about her. It's like he would have to fall flat on his face, and all of this would have to be a mirage for him not to be a serious MVP candidate, if not win it, if they win enough games to make the playoffs. If he takes his team to the playoffs, he's got the numbers, and more important, he will have the narrative. He absolutely can win this thing. Just the fact that the buzz is growing louder and he's taking the league by storm, I could see people saying, yo, how do you not give it to a guy that comes in and turns around a franchise overnight that was lost, that had no direction? He'll be MVP, and DeMeco will be Coach of the Year. And to your point, it will not be the last time for either of them.
Last year, Dayball was Coach of the Year, right? I think he got it. I think they were 10-7.
That sounds right.
I think so, or 11-6, 10-7, right in their playoff team, last playoff team in the NFC East. Mm-hmm. So I think 10 is the threshold for both of them. I think DeMeco will get it if they're 9. So we increase the wins by 6. So we go from 3 wins to 9 wins. I think he'll get it at 9. At 10, most definitely. And I think if the Texans win 10 games, C.J. Stroud is in the mix. Get yourself ready in Vegas for awards night. You're a finalist. Just like you were a Heisman finalist, you are going to be an MVP finalist if they get to 10 games. I really think that's it. I think it really comes back to team performance. It's nothing against him. I mean, he looks great. Looks the part. Just threw his second interception of the season yesterday.
Sure.
Looks great. But so they just do that 5 and, you get 5, win 5 more games. Sure. You can do it.
So, all right. Yeah, I mean, look, I really don't care about that. Respectfully, I don't care about their schedule, and here's what I mean by that. Here's what I mean by I don't care about their schedule. Again, I say this respectfully to our producer who put the schedule up. Well, no, I'm saying I wouldn't have put them at 5-4 right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they can hang with just about anybody. You know what I'm saying? I like with this kid and the way this offense is clicking, I'm not looking at that saying, oh, they can win this one or not going to win. They've already beaten the Jaguars once. The Cards got Kyler back. I'm actually looking forward to Texans Cardinals. They got Kyler back. They've been spunky all year. The Broncos have been sputtery all year. The Jets, I'm going to talk about the Jets in a second. Titans, I mean, look, there's nobody other than the Browns remaining that you look at and say, ugh. And even the Browns. But other than the Browns, I mean, the Jaguars just got the brakes beat off them. There's like, shit, they may run the damn table for all we know. I mean, the way they're playing right now, I wouldn't put anything past them.
Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.